going with the flow. And honestly, when we got to the beach and we started walking on that sand, I was like, why are we here? Why are we here? I need to be laying down. I'm sore. I'm tired. Like, yeah, let's wrap this up. But y'all, I was in for the most biggest and beautiful and wonderful time that we had on the beach.
You can hear it in her voice. Not just the visuals, not just the roses, not just the setup. Her voice. When Claressa talked about Valentine's Day, there was softness there, gratitude, a kind of calm appreciation. She didn't sound offensive. She didn't sound like she was proving anything. She sounded settled. And that's interesting, because we've seen Claressa in warrior mode. We've seen her reactive. We've seen her passionate. We've seen her sharp. But this version, this was different.
I've been able to think about like no lovey-dovey shit. I've been on like kill time. Like I got my lip busted yesterday in sparring. Like I pieced up my sparring partner. Like I'm thinking about the fight. But I really was just like whatever he decide. If he want to give me, take me out to eat. If he want to give me a bear. If he want to give me a car, flowers. I wasn't expecting nothing.
And now we have to ask a real question. Will love help her in the ring or hurt her?
Oh. Good. Stay tight. Engage your core. Engage your core. Good.
Hey yo, what's good, family? Welcome back to Shaderi. If you're new here, this isn't just celebrity gossip. We break down relationship energy, psychology, timing, and how personal dynamics impact public outcomes. If you've been rocking with me already, I appreciate you. The conversations in these comments, that's the real community. So before we go deeper, hit that like, tap subscribe, and drop your take below, because this channel grows through dialogue, not noise. Now let's talk about Claressa Shields, Papoose, Valentine's Day, and a fight that's getting closer. Because this isn't just romance, this is timing. In her Valentine's clips, Claressa looked genuinely touched. She talked about feeling appreciated, supported, valued differently than in the past. And that detail matters. When someone says, this support is different, that tells you history exists, that tells you comparison exists, that tells you growth exists. And growth changes fighters. Now let's zoom out. Claressa is not just another athlete. She's competitive at a different level. Her entire identity has been built around proving herself, dominating, making statements, fighting through doubt. Fighters like that often operate best in edge mode. A little chip on the shoulder, a little anger, a little I'll show you. But what happens when that fighter feels emotionally safe? Does the edge dull, or does the foundation strengthen? That's the question.
She's talking shit online and talking shit whatever. Saying like, oh, she's doing TikTok with this promoter and then she's doing this with the other promoter and, you know, just playing the victim or whatever the fuck. She gotta geek herself up. That's what franchise is. You know what I'm saying? But is she a competitor? Yes. Can she fight? Yes. Is she dangerous? Yes. So, there is no dislike that I have for her. You know what I'm saying? But if they told me that my mama would have to get in the ring with me and it was for my belts, mama, I love you. But if you don't catch me with your right hand that you got, mama, I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you in mine. So it's not really hard to put aside friendship or anything for my fight. It's not really hard to do that because at the end of the day, I love winning and I love proving that I'm the greatest. So if you feel that I'm not the greatest, it's my job to prove to you that I am. That's all it is.
Because love can do two things to high-level competitors. It can calm them, or it can distract them. Now watch the energy shift. During Valentine's, she wasn't tense, she wasn't loud, she wasn't combative, she was soft. And softness is powerful, but boxing isn't soft. Boxing is controlled aggression, and historically, some fighters perform best when they feel like they're fighting the world. Claressa has often fought like that, but now she looks like she's fighting with someone in her corner emotionally. That changes preparation. When a fighter feels secure at home, they don't waste mental energy on relationship stress. That's a benefit. Emotional chaos drains stamina. Stability restores it. But here's the other side. Public love creates public pressure. If you win, the love looks golden. If you lose, the questions get louder. Because when your relationship is this visible, your performance reflects on more than just you. And we've seen this pattern before in sports. Athletes in highly public relationships get analyzed differently. Every facial expression becomes a narrative. Every post becomes commentary. Claressa has already dealt with scrutiny. Now add championship-level pressure. That's heavy. Now let's bring Papoose into this properly. Pap has a very calm presence. He's not emotionally loud. He doesn't oversell affection publicly. His tone remains measured. That can be stabilizing for someone like Claressa, because opposites in emotional intensity can create balance.
She burns hot, he moves steady. In boxing, that's useful, because if she gets too emotional before a fight, someone grounded in her corner matters. But here's where it gets deeper. Sometimes, when fighters feel deeply in love, they subconsciously protect themselves more, not physically, emotionally. They think about legacy differently. They think about risk differently. They think about vulnerability differently. And boxing requires a level of reckless bravery. So the real psychological question is this: does love make Claressa sharper or more careful? There's a difference. Sharp fighters take smart risks. Careful fighters hesitate. And hesitation in boxing costs seconds. Seconds cost rounds. Rounds cost belts. Now let's talk about her mindset going into this upcoming fight. Her recent posts aren't chaotic. They're structured, focused, controlled. That's good. She looks disciplined, but emotionally, she looks lighter. And lighter can mean two things: free or distracted. Now, based on what we've seen recently, she doesn't look distracted. She looks supported. There's a difference. Distraction pulls your mind away from purpose. Support strengthens your purpose. But that only works if the relationship remains peaceful.
We know what's important. 6 weeks is not a long time. Now, if I said 6 months, I would get it. Y'all can crucify me and say, hey, that's absurd.
Because if tension creeps in during camp, that changes everything. We've seen fighters unravel from personal stress before big fights. We've also seen fighters rise when they feel emotionally secure. So we're watching a live experiment in real time. Can Claressa be in her soft era and still step into savage mode on fight night? Because that switch has to flip, and not everyone can flip it cleanly. Now here's another layer: public perception. If Claressa wins dominantly, the narrative becomes she's balanced, love suits her, she's evolving. If she struggles, the narrative shifts. Is she too comfortable, too distracted? That's unfair, but that's reality. So this fight isn't just about skill, it's about timing. And timing in her life right now includes romance, visibility, and scrutiny. That's heavy. But here's what I respect. She's not hiding the love. She's not downplaying it. She's not acting tough about it. She's embracing it. That takes confidence. Now I'm gonna ask the real question. Is this Claressa's most dangerous form? A fighter who feels loved, supported, grounded, and emotionally fulfilled? Or is the old chip on the shoulder version more lethal? Because both versions exist, and fight night will show us which one shows up. So I want to hear from you. Do you think love strengthens a champion or softens the edge that made them great? Will this Valentine season fuel her next victory or complicate her focus? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like, hit subscribe, share this with someone watching this fight build up closely. Because over here on Shady Ree, we don't just follow the drama, we study the timing. Shady Ree, where the streets sit first.
Oh my God, this boy. Oh, he put
you shouldn't waste time no more.
I'm like, what is that?